He led Haiti to independence. Then they killed him. Why? Jean-Jacques Dessalines wasn't just a revolutionary, he was the flame that carried Haiti to victory. He didn't write books. He didn't negotiate softly. He burned down slavery and built a black nation in its place. But just 2 years after declaring Haiti free, the very country he helped create turned against him. His name was buried, his image tarnished, and his vision violently erased. So what really happened? Why was the man who delivered Haiti's independence hunted by his own people? Dessalines was born enslaved in the French colony of Saint-Domingue. He grew up brutalized by the plantation system, whipped and scarred like so many others. But what set him apart wasn't just strength, it was strategy. When the revolution erupted in 1791, Dessalines didn't hesitate. He joined the fight and quickly rose through the ranks. While Toussaint Louverture was the political mind of the revolution, Dessalines was its iron fist. He learned warfare by watching, studying, adapting. He led battles with precision and brutality. His loyalty to Toussaint was deep, but his loyalty to freedom ran deeper. When France betrayed the revolution and reimposed slavery in its other colonies, Dessalines didn't negotiate. He made a decision. The French had to go, and Haiti had to be free forever. After Toussaint was captured and died in a cold prison in France, Dessalines stepped into command, and he didn't hold back. He led the final campaigns of the revolution, crushing Napoleon's army at the Battle of Vertières. It was Dessalines who stood on January 1st, 1804, and declared Haiti a free and independent black nation. He renamed the country from Saint-Domingue to its original indigenous name, Haiti. It was symbolic, powerful, and defiant. But Dessalines wasn't finished. He knew freedom wasn't just about kicking out the French. It was about protecting Haiti from every threat that would come after. He didn't believe in compromise with colonizers. He didn't believe the people who had enslaved Africans for generations could coexist peacefully with the newly freed. So he made a decision that would stain his legacy forever. In early 1804, Dessalines ordered the execution of nearly all remaining French settlers in Haiti. Over several months, thousands of men, women, and children were killed. To some, it was a massacre. To Dessalines, it was a matter of survival. He believed that if even one French plantation owner remained, slavery could return. He had seen betrayal too many times. He believed the revolution wasn't over until every last chain was broken, and that meant wiping out those who once held the keys. This decision made him both feared and hated by the world. European powers already despised Haiti, but now they had a reason to demonize it. Dessalines was called a butcher, a tyrant, a savage. But the question never asked was, what would you do if you had watched your people slaughtered for generations? If you had seen your own back torn open by a whip? Would you forgive, or would you secure your people's freedom by any means necessary? Inside Haiti, Dessalines remained powerful, but enemies were growing. The revolution had united different classes and groups: freedmen, enslaved people, mixed-race elites. But now that the war was over, those groups started clashing. The gens de couleur, mixed-race Haitians who had wealth and status before the revolution, felt threatened by Dessalines' raw populism. They wanted power. They wanted influence. But Dessalines didn't trust them. He saw how many of them had sided with the French when it was convenient. He believed they didn't want true equality, they wanted to replace the French on top. So he shut them out of politics. He centralized control. He tightened his grip. And in doing so, he made enemies with the very people who helped build the new state. The internal divisions grew. Some accused Dessalines of being a dictator. Others whispered about his harsh land policies and his refusal to share power. He tried to keep Haiti united, but the country was never meant to be easy to govern. It was built from trauma, rebellion, and betrayal. And those scars ran deep. On October 17, 1806, Dessalines was ambushed while traveling outside the capital. He was shot and killed by his own officers' men who once stood beside him during the revolution. His body was mutilated in the street. The crowds who had once cheered him now watched in silence. The man who had freed Haiti died with no monument, no protection, and no country willing to defend his legacy. After his death, Haiti was split in two. Henri Christophe ruled the north. Alexandre Pétion, one of the conspirators in Dessalines' assassination, took control of the south. The country he fought to keep whole was divided, and his name was vilified. For years, it was dangerous to even speak his name with reverence. The founding father of Haiti was erased from the narrative, replaced by softer, more acceptable figures, people who made deals with Europe, people who fit the image the West could tolerate. But here's the truth without Dessalines. There is no Haiti. He was the only leader who refused to compromise with slavery, with empire, with whiteness as power. He believed in full liberation, not just political, but spiritual. He told the Haitian people, "You are not French. You are not colonial subjects. You are African. You are free. You are sovereign." That message was dangerous, even inside Haiti. That's why they killed him. Not just for power, but to silence the voice that reminded Haitians they didn't need to be like Europe. They needed to be themselves. Over time, though, his name returned. His face appeared on money. Streets and cities were renamed in his honor. The Haitian flag still carries the mark of his rebellion. But even now, his story is distorted, sanitized, oversimplified. Because to tell the full truth about Dessalines is to confront the uncomfortable question, what does justice look like after slavery? What does freedom demand? And who gets to decide how far a people can go to protect it? Jean-Jacques Dessalines didn't just free Haiti, he protected it. And for that, he paid with his life. If this story moved you, challenged you, or made you see Haiti differently, then hit that like button so more people hear the truth that was buried. Subscribe to the channel because we are rebuilding Haitian history, one truth at a time. And drop a comment with Honor Dessalines if you believe his legacy should be remembered, not erased. Because tomorrow we confront the most controversial decision of his leadership. In Day 9, we go deep into the 1804 massacre, what happened, why Dessalines ordered it, and whether it was an act of brutal revenge or necessary self-defense in the birth of a nation. Don't miss it.